Hello Epic Hero, I'm Hope Pennington. Welcome to Vita. This has been fun, hey? In case you don't know what Vita is, it's video every day in August, and I've never done it before, and I'm so busy right now in my life, it's kind of crazy, but it's kind of helping me relax actually to have this project to do. Decided to do some follow-up videos. In preparation for Vita, I was trying to figure out how was I going to make a video every day? What were the ideas going to be? I didn't want to just do a lot of random musical covers, although I do like doing covers, but I decided, well, I have these videos that are like my most popular, and it would be cool if I do follow-ups for them. My skin picking video. So I decided I was going to do that, talk about that today. I forget what the condition is called. It's like dermatexitology or something. I'm so smart. It is not dermatexitology, and it's where for some reason you pick on your skin, and it's not just pimples, although those definitely fall into the category, but it's also just pores and blackheads and everything in between. For some reason it's a big stress reliever. Instinctively, when you start realizing you have this problem of picking on your face and making scars and all this jazz, I also pick on my back a lot, and you start getting all these scars, you start freaking out. As a teenager, I freaked out a lot about a lot of things. One of them was definitely skin picking and why I did it so much, and that I had all these scars. You can't see them like super clearly right now because I have some makeup on, but in other of my videos you can see them more prominently, and I don't have it as badly as a lot of other people, which I'm really fortunate for, but I do have it like badly. I do pick on my face, on my skin a lot still, and instinctively you feel really gross for it. You feel like people are going to reject you because you have like greasy skin or peely skin or stuff, and you also feel like if you tell anyone about your skin picking problem, they'll just be like, stop, that's super gross, and not want to talk about it anymore, maybe not like you and all that jazz, all those kinds of things. But of course, if you get more education on it, as usually happens with anything, if you get more education on, you start realizing more, think about it more logically and more practically, and figuring out where this comes from and how you can help stop it. In my first video on the topic, I talked about some ways that you can help yourself with it. Tell a trusted friend, because it often happens in the bathroom when you're looking in the mirror and not liking the way your face looks. Tell a trusted friend so that if you're in the bathroom for too long, they can just tap on the, making me think of the cover I just filmed, so knock, 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 knock. Oh, hell yeah, I'll be out soon. Yeah. So you in the bathroom picking on your face, so if you get a friend, just lightly tap and be like, hey, just wanted to check up on you, even if you don't want them to literally say, checking you're not picking your skin to bloody bits, and, at least they can say, hey, just checking up on you, and whatever helps you, and that they can help you snap out of it, or things you can do, like give yourself a little thing to fiddle with so that doesn't become your stress. For me, I definitely pick more when I'm stressed, but not as much as a nervous habit, although it's a little bit of that, as much as a weird stress reliever. Like if some people, when I get home at night from a stressful day at work, like the first thing I do, I go in the bathroom, breathe, and then I'm immediately looking at my face, taking my hair down and putting it up, looking at my face really close in the mirror and starting to pick on my skin. And I'm trying to do things to help myself not do this, but getting frustrated with it isn't one of them, because that does not help. You just have to realize, okay, well, there's something in me that makes that be like a stress reliever for me. I know, not trying to equate this with cutting, because they're both self-damage, but I'm sure there are psychological differences that are involved with cutting. But I also have known people who have had problems with, cutting their skin in order to find relief. And I do notice that similarity of not necessarily knowing why you do it, but having this, like it's some kind of a fix, like it makes you feel better, like this release. And yet, of course, like immediately after you're done, you don't feel good about it. It really, in the long run, makes you worse. And I've heard somebody describe me other types of addictions, like, chips, for instance. In that 1 second, it tastes good and it makes you feel good, but then in the long run, a few minutes later, you're not gonna have gotten good calories, you're not gonna be very full, you're gonna maybe be a little bit sick because you ate junk food. It's that kind of thing. So I still have a lot of problems with it, but the bigger thing that I had to fix about it, rather than fixing the fact that I do it, is one, getting a good face wash so that my face is less likely to break out. Number two, though, is just not being guilty about it. Really embracing the way that your body looks or the way that your skin looks, even if it's not the way that you want it to look and you are striving to help that change happen. Still accepting yourself where you are is so important, because a lot of those habits of skin picking come from a dissatisfaction with your set body and or stress. So if you are satisfied with the way you look, meaning not that you don't want to change something about it, but that you are satisfied with the journey, with where you are now in the journey, and that you are proud and confident in yourself where you are, not meaning that this is your destination, but meaning that this is a step in your journey and you're a valid human being in this step, in this journey. Realizing things like that are the biggest things that have made a difference to me, not only towards less skin picking, but just towards being a happier human, honestly.